good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers Varsity Soccer on HCAM. Girls Varsity Soccer taking on Bellingham today, and we are underway. Tom Nappy on the call, Eve Weatherhead on camera as the Hillers in their home green jerseys working left to right across your screen. A pretty nice day out there for Hillers soccer. Temperatures in the 60s and not too hot out there. Some good weather for some TVL soccer. Hillers 3-3-1 on this season as Bellingham working up the far side. And that is sent down by Bellingham. And bear with me, folks, working on some technical stuff here as there's a save by the Hillers goaltender. So Bellingham putting the pressure on a little bit early. Bellingham 1-6-3 on the season as they are looking to get back in the win column. Bellingham, a young program, but they have certainly come a long way in the last few years as the Hillers work left to right. Hillers trying to work their way in there. And it's going to be a throw-in from the near side. Strong boot there off a defender. And back and forth we go here in the early minutes of this game. Well, Bellingham being pretty quick to respond to the pressure. About 3 minutes into this match. Again, bear with me, folks. Just working on some technical things right now. And for now, we're going to let you enjoy the scenes of the game. I'll be back with you. Hillers and Bellingham on HCAM. And there's a goal by Nina Zaganaitis to start things off. So Nina strikes for the Hillers with 36-21 left to go. Good start for Hopkinton, who takes the 1-0 lead here in these early minutes. And the Hillers, they have certainly dominated this rivalry in the recent years. And hoping to do more of that today. And here they come again. And we're going to have an offsides. Bellingham trying to charge in, and it's picked up by the keeper. Here's Nina, sends it up. Hiller's trying to put on the pressure. Clark gets in there. Some good ball movement by the Hillers. Nina sends it up, looking for Clark. And offsides. Over to midfield we go. Hiller's trying to establish control in this one. Looking for Clark. Georgina Clark, tremendous ball control. Nina now. And it's going to be a throw-in for the Hillers. And a play goes off of Bellingham. And a play, Bellingham ball. Just couldn't keep it in along that end line. Along the far side now. And back out of play. It'll stay in Hiller's possession. Here's Clark. Sends it over. And it's deflected out of play. Close call there for Bellingham. Kept in play. Clark takes it, and a little bit too much power on that one. Clark charging back in, shot 2-0 Hillers. What a beauty of a shot there by Georgina Clark at 30:39 left to go. The Hillers pouring it on early. Up along the midfield area now. Along the near side. Apologies, folks. Working on a technical issue, but the broadcast running just fine, and so are the Hillers up 2-0. So if there's some moments of silence, please forgive me. Into the box, offsides by the Hillers. It'll be a free kick for Bellingham. Back out of play it goes. Clark. Sends it back. 12 and a half minutes into action, a 2-0 lead for the Hillers. Bellingham trying to charge in. That is Rihanna Taylor with the ball. Out of play it goes. Throw in Bellingham. Up along the corner now. Bellingham was looking for a shot there. Good defense by Hopkinton. Here go the Hillers getting it back up to Clark. She has moves. Good feed. The Hillers look to maintain the pressure. Now Bellingham, they have had to defend quite a bit in this first half. And it's wrapped up. Closing in, Clark out in front, shot in, 3-0 Hillers. Clark once again making it 3-0 with 25:38 left. And the Hillers just having themselves quite a day. Along the far side. And out of play. Throwing for the Hillers. Approaching. Into the box. Looking for Clark once again. Cut off that time. And now here comes Bellingham. And just put out of play. It was a good breakaway there by Ashley Regain. Or Ashley Regain, excuse me. And we have an shooken up player on the field. She's back to her feet. Certainly always good to see. Free kick for Bellingham. And this is from a pretty good angle here. And it is just over the net. She nearly had it. It was Annabella Barrasso. Bellingham trying to approach once again. Well, Bellingham's starting to build up some pressure here. And out of play it goes. Well, the coach gave the Bellingham head coach had some words with his team during that timeout in an effort to get them motivated. Bellingham certainly a young program. And this Hillers team very experienced. Here's Clark. Look out. Clark and Nina along that right side. And good ball movement there as Nina gets the shot off, and it's wrapped up. Approaching, and a good block there. There's Callie Elder getting in front of Clark. Up along that far side, here's Callie Elder. And out of play it goes. Throwing for the Hillers along the far side. And Bellingham, they have had to defend a whole lot in this first half, but defending well as Stephanie Johnson tries to get in there. Johnson sends it over, looking for Nina. Now up to Clark, shot, and it's wrapped up. Into Hillers territory, handled along the far side by Mosier. And sent up along the sideline. Clark trying to get in there. Out of play it goes. Bellingham on the entry. Clark with it leaves it behind. 17 minutes and counting left to go in this first half. Handled by Recupero. And it'll go to Bellingham. Free kick for the Blackhawks. Sophia Jandro will take it. Sends it up the far side. Mosier racing towards the ball. Out of play goes, throwing Hillers. That is sent up by Birtwistle. And now Nina gets it over to Graziano. Clark. Over to Zaganaitis. Sends it back, looking for the shot, and deflected out of play. Madison Recupero getting under it. So the Hillers putting the pressure on early and often, especially for the first 15 minutes or so of this game. But Bellingham has slowed them down a little bit since that timeout. It'll be a Hillers throw-in. And back out of play. It'll go to the Hillers. Free kick here. Stephanie Johnson will take it. Battle for the ball in the box, and it's sent away. Getting in there for the Hillers, Graziano. Now with it, Johnson. Working it along the far side now. Well, the Hillers, they've kept the ball on the right side a whole lot this game for obvious reasons. You got a lot of your speed there, but now trying to work the left side. And test it out, but they're denied here. Ashley Regain racing up the sideline. It's popped out of bounds. Few substitutions made by both sides. Back out it goes. This time it'll be Hillers' ball. Aubrey Thomas on the throw-in. Brianna Taylor are trying to work it up the field. Birtwistle. And loose ball into the box, picked up by the keeper. Now with it is Skiba. Sent up by Nina. Towards the end line and out. Just a little too much in front of Ronsos. And it'll be Bellingham ball. And a play, throw in Don't forget, tonight we have Hillers football for you as they take on Foxborough, looking for their 4th win of the season and to stay undefeated. Hillers 3-0 so far. But Foxborough, despite the fact they're 0-3, certainly a battle-tested team, so it should be a good one at David M. Hughes Stadium tonight. Sent over to the box. And picked up by the keeper. There's a good send-off there by Granzo. So now Clark racing in. She was trying to knock it out of the grasp of the keeper, but could not. Hillers continuing to get the pressure on. Now approaching Zaganaitis. Clark. Deflected. Recupero. And sent up the far side, trying to track it down, Mosier. Here comes Bellingham. And quickly deferred there. Loose ball. And Nina showing off the wheels there. Over to Kulkarni. Clark sends it up. And offsides. And Granzo's got out a little too much in front. 9 minutes and counting left to go in this first half. Header there by Kulkarni. Nina sends it up. Here goes Recupero. Up to Clark. Clark one-on-one with the keeper. Takes a shot, and it's in with ease. Georgina Clark already with the hat trick in this one. That comes at 8:23 left to go in the first half. It was Nina Zaganaitis with the first goal early on, then Georgina Clark with the second, the third, and the fourth. Barrasso sends it over. Closing in. Taken back out now. Over to the near side. Graziano sends it flying and out of play. Sent up by Kulkarni. Nina putting on the moves. Deflected by a defender towards the end line and put out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Hillers. Nina getting towards the box. Deferred. Kulkarni. Over to Recupero. Zaganaitis sends it out. Oh, no one there for the Hillers. That was good pressure. Towards the end line and out. It'll go to Bellingham. Up along the far side. We have an unlisted number 2. We're trying to get the name of that player for the Hillers. Coleman sends it down for Bellingham. The Hillers quickly get it back. Sent up by Graziano. And out of play. Well, they're awaiting a ball to continue on. That'll add some stoppage time. Sent down by Bellingham. Scaff gets to it. Sent up by Recupero. The Hillers just showing that they could outspeed Bellingham. Out in front. There's a shot, and it's in. That'll make it a 5-0 Hillers lead at 4:51 left to go in the first half. Well, the Hillers dominating so far in this one. Thomas with it, sends it back. Along the far side now. Throw in Bellingham. It'll be a throw-in for the Hillers. Aubrey Thomas will take it. Clock is stopped right now, 3:44 left. And we have an injured player coming off for Bellingham. It is Jocelyn Zahn, who looks like she just has a bloody nose, so we certainly hope she's okay, but appears to be a minor injury, fortunately. Throwing Hillers into the box. And that is picked up by the keeper. Along the far side. Trying to get it out of there was Fotini Granzos. There's Fotini Granzos with that 5th goal. He did indeed get the name. Apologies for the confusion. She had the 5th goal at 4:51 left to make it 5-0 Hillers. Sent over by Nina. Along the end line, and how to play it goes. Nina trying to get in there. Skiba sends it over. Recupero. Recupero sends it up. Zaganaitis. And a nice shot there and a save. Skiba. Kylie Skiba, senior for the Hillers, and of course the daughter of the head coach, Tom Skiba. Nina sends it over to Recupero. Bellingham just trying to really get it out of their side of the field. Final moments of the first half. Hillers in charge. And with a lead like this, you'd imagine they cut down a little bit on the stoppage time as Scaff gets it over to her right. Sent up by Graziano. Scalora. Over to Nina. And looks like we may have an injured player along the Bellingham sideline. And we're going to take a break. Final minutes of the first half, 5-0 lead, an injured player on the field. We are ready to continue play, and based on the fact they're switching sides, it looks like we're just going to pick it up with the second half. We were pretty much right at the end of that first half anyway, so we're just going to go right into the second half. 40 minutes on the clock, Hillers leading 5-0. And I'm sure that was an easy agreement to reach with both sides, just heading into that second half. And again, we certainly give our best to Bellingham's Kiara Sahin and hope she's okay. Certainly a scary thing to see. But unfortunately, sometimes those things happen. But what was great to see is she was up walking around under her own power and even had a few laughs with teammates. So it appears as if she will be fine, but we certainly give her our best. Tom Nappy on the call, Eve Weatherhead on camera, and we are into the second half as the Bellingham Blackhawks working it up left to right across your screen. Hiller's ball off the throw-in. Emerson Joyce sends it up. Looking for Clark. Clark with a shot, and it's just wide. Bellingham will send it away along the near side. And out of play it goes. DuPont gets it up over to Granzos. And now Bellingham trying to get it back. But Madison Recupero has something to say about that. Sent in by DuPont, deflected out of the box off a defender. Out of play it goes. Hiller's throwing. Johnson sends it back over to Gratzos. Now to Mosier. Johnson trying to work it up the far side. Able to find Gratzos. You got two Gratzoses on the team. Fontini joining the squad this year. And there's a shot and a score. Georgina Clark once again makes it 6-0. That comes at 38:02 left to go in the second half. And she is just having herself quite a day. That's her fourth goal of the game. And she is just an impressive player in her junior year. Scoring leader of this Hillers team. And she just has that incredible footwork. It allows her to just get around defenders and fake them out. Skiba. Or correction, that's Driscoll. Sending it up. Clark. And we have an offsides. Emerson Joy a little too far ahead of it. Goes off of Taylor. Sends it up. Breaking it up White. And it's going to go Bellingham's way. Free kick. Is Jandro taking it into the box. Header out by White. Towards the net and out of play. Keeper Anna Tomaz will get rid of it. Saw a little bit of both keepers today. Liz Hurley in the first half. Anna Tomaz taking over in the second half. Nice comfortable lead. Give everybody some playing time out there. Both goalkeepers very good for the Hillers, and they use them both in big pressure situations, and they both do very well. DuPont working towards the net, sends it out. Looking for that centering pass out of play. It's going to be a corner for the Hillers. It was deflected off a defender. Into the box. Nice job by Bellingham getting it out quickly. Driscoll over to Nina. Back to Driscoll now. Top of the box, it's Elder for Bellingham. Good steal there by DuPont. Sends it back. Near side, Recupero. She has some speed. Another speedy player to watch for the Hillers. Madison Recupero in her sophomore year. Sends it into the box. Clark trying to get in there. Recupero put on the moves. Gets it over to White. Georgina. And deflected out. Hillers keeping the pressure going. And here comes Bellingham. Rihanna Taylor with it. Looking upfield. And cutting her off was Gratzos. Along the near side now. And that's kept in play off of White. Recupero with it. Yeah, Hiller's going to play a little keep away, but if they got some open space, they're going to work their way upfield. And offsides is DuPont. On the far side. Working our way up the field. On the far side. Clark approaching and in. 7-0 lead for the Hillers. Well, it's always tough when you're such a young program like Bellingham, playing an experienced team like the Hillers, but they are giving it their best. Approaching and don't forget, Hiller Sports continues tonight. Hopkinton Hillers varsity football takes on Foxborough, 7 p.m. kickoff. Game will be live on HCAM. Yours truly will be joined by Wally Henneberry on the call. Should be a good battle with a tough Foxborough team. Pretty much any team out of that Hockomock League is guaranteed to be a pretty tough team and certainly battle-tested. And emailing back and forth a little bit with head coach Mark Sanborn. He said this should be probably the toughest challenge of the season for his football squad. So we expect a good one tonight at David M. Hughes Stadium. And a play along the near side. In just a moment, we'll take you through the TVL girls soccer standings. It's Bellingham trying to work it upfield. Yeah, nicely done by Bellingham, getting a little pressure on the Hillers there. In the TVL large, you got Westwood at 3-1-2, Ashland at 3-4-0 as the Hillers looking to approach. Skiba. And a bit of a miscommunication there. Medfield at 3-3-0, Norwood at 0-4-1, Holliston 5-2-0, Hopkinton 3-2-1, Bellingham 1-4-1, Norton 3-1-2, Dover Sherborne 2-4-1, Medway 5-1-1, Millis 1-5-1, and Dedham 4-3-1. And those were the standings as of Wednesday, so there might be a game or two missing from some of the teams who were in action yesterday. Along the far side, Scaff trying to work it into the box, and it is wrapped up by the keeper. Sent away. Trying to approach is Scalora. Sends it up towards White. Nice move there by Emerson Joy. Driscoll. Sends it just wide. And we'll get a few substitutions for the Hillers. Veronica White into the game, as well as Aubrey Thomas. It's going to be a corner for the Hillers. And right in front, nice corner. Can Bellingham get it out of the danger zone? Yes, they can for now. Gratsos over to Thomas. And that was a good idea. Nice cross over to DuPont, but DuPont just could not keep that shot a little down, but it was a good idea. Fortini Gratsos, another sophomore on this team, back into the game. And she's certainly an up-and-coming player to watch as well. Sent down by Thomas. Trying to track it down as Scalora. Out of play it goes. Sending it away for Bellingham will be Sophia Jandro. Gets under it. Joy. On the far side now. Gratsos. Graziano takes the throw in to Stephanie Johnson. Mosier sends it over. Trying to approach. Joy. Johnson. Pass up by Graziano. And out of play it goes. It'll go over to Bellingham. Substitution for Bellingham. As they'll get an unlisted 34 in there for Abigail McCann. Along the far side. Nicely controlled by Graziano and Mosier. Stephanie Johnson sends it down. Don't forget, every Wednesday evening on HCAM, you can catch must-see HCAM TV. It all starts with a brand new edition of HCAM Sports Talk at 5:30 p.m., followed by HCAM News at 6:30. Our brand new program, Hopkinton Weekly, at 7, and our premiere of the week at 7:30. Must-see HCAM TV Wednesday evenings. Trying to get in there, Joy sends it back over to Mosier. As the Hillers working along the far side. Free kick for Bellingham. Gets under it. Hillers charging back into Bellingham territory. Gratsos sends it up. Straggling in the sideline. Gratsos approaches, takes the shot, and it's wrapped up. A nice job there by Fortini Gratsos. Some good ball control along that sideline. Getting in there, Skiba. Sends it up for Joy. Joy takes the shot off a defender. It goes. Granzo sends it back to Joy. Punched away. Johnson. Over to Kulkarni. Out in front, Skiba, and it's just wide. Header there by Scaff. Gilvray gets in there for Bellingham as they try to get a little bit of momentum going. Out in front. And Tomas came way out. Ball still loose. Looking for a shot. There it is, and it's in. How about that for Bellingham? Annabella Barrasso with the goal. Well, I got to say, that was certainly the nicest possession Bellingham has had all game. That makes it 7-1 with 22:59 left. And they just had the Hillers fooled there. Joy sends it over. I'll certainly be happy to not go home with allowing the Hillers to get the shutout. Nice defensive job there by Kulkarni. Johnson looking for Thomas. Sends it through. It's good the Hillers get this opportunity to get their younger players in there and get them some good experience. And a play it goes. It'll go over to Bellingham. "18 minutes into action here in the second half. 7-1 Hillers lead. And that header goes out of play. Throw in for Bellingham. And Hillers are having some fun out there. They're putting players in different positions. They'll have some defenders in forward and forward at defense, giving them some experience in different areas of the field. Thomas sends it across. And you should when you have a nice, comfortable lead like this. That's the time to do it for sure. The Hillers do have a pretty busy schedule coming up. They'll be at Norton on Monday for a 4:15 game. And then on Thursday, back home against Millis. Game we'll have for you on HCAM. Nice effort by Granzos trying to save that from going out of play, but was just a little late getting there. And then next Saturday, a non-league matchup versus a tough Walpole team that is typically a great battle. Another game we are planning to have for you on HCAM as well. And then you got a lot of the big TVL large programs the following week. Medway, Norwood, Holliston, Ashland, Westwood, Medfield to close out this season. So the Hillers will certainly have their work cut out for them, but they have done very well in league play so far this season. Free kick here, good opportunity for Kylie Skiba. As we're just past the midway point of the second half. Airs it out just a little high. Juliana Grazos back into the game for the Hillers. Stephanie Johnson will take a break. Sophia Jandro boots it away. It's going to be another good free kick opportunity here for the Hillers. It's going to be either Kylie Skiba or Aubrey Thomas taking it. We'll see what they do here. Little trickery. Good boot. Just a little high. Sent away along the far side. Upcoming games we'll have for you on HCAM next week. On Monday, October 3rd, we'll have boys soccer and a field hockey doubleheader. Boys soccer against Norton, field hockey against Hopedale. Pass by Skiba, looking for Scalora. And then Thursday, October 6th, girls soccer against Millis. Then on Friday, October 7th, Unified Basketball against Norwood at 4:30, and varsity football against Norwood at 7 p.m. Very much anticipated TVL large matchup. Here comes Bellingham again, and that shot just a little high by Rihanna Taylor. Well, Bellingham getting some good pressure on here in the second half, and the Hillers obviously have some of their younger players out there as well, giving them some good experience. Starters were pretty much taken out early in the second half. You still see a few of them hop in there from time to time to get some fresh legs on the field, but great opportunity for some of the younger players trying to get that experience to get in there and improve their skill set. Pass up by Jocelyn Zahn for Bellingham. Grazos. Here she goes. Approaching Fotini Grazos. Sent over and a little high. Hillers, younger group, putting on some good pressure. Joy. Emerson Joy approaching. Nice move there, and she was looking for some help, but well covered by Bellingham. Now, Callie Elder able to get it away from Skiba and pass it over. Here comes Bellingham once again, and they're diverted by Thomas. Scalora tripped up there by Zahn. Free kick Hillers. Scaff airs it out. Skiba sends it over. Joy with the cross, and actually that was more of a shot, and it's wrapped up. I think she meant for the cross there to call Carney. Carney had a good spot in front of the net. Sent back by Elder. And a play it goes, throwing Hillers. "14 minutes and counting left to go in this game. 7-1 lead for the Hillers. Joy. Skiba trying to work it through. Now Scalora. It's it back to Thomas. Grazos. Ooh, collision there. That's going to draw a whistle. And on the free kick, it is Aubrey Thomas. Sends it down. Along the near side, Scaff goes back to Mosier. Bellingham trying to get some pressure going once again as McGilvray tries to work her way through. Gilvray matched up with Scaff. And a play it goes, Bellingham throwing. On the entry. Sent down, Granzos. Looking for Scalora. Scalora racing in. Ooh, got that one a little too far in front of her. Sent away. Along the far side now. And a play it goes. Bellingham throwing. We'll do it again. And nice job by Rihanna Taylor getting in there. Taken back quickly by Graziano. Grazos finds Scaff. Thomas. Approaching. Booted away. Taylor sends it up. McGilvray. Along the near side. And we have an injured Bellingham player. 10 minutes, 11 seconds left. We'll step aside on HCAM. Continuing on after a shake-up to a Bellingham player. And there's a shot, and that's off the side of the net by McGilvray. Well, Bellingham might have found some good ways to get some pressure going between Taylor and McGilvray. They've worked nicely together along that left side, and they've been able to get a little momentum going for this Bellingham team. Getting in there for the Hillers, Kulkarni. Sent up by Thomas. Nice leading pass there. Just a little too much on it. Around 9 minutes left to go in this game. Hillers going to get a good free kick opportunity here. Yeah, Hillers excited to more than likely have their 4th win of the season here. They'll be up to 9 points. Of course, 20 is the magic number into the box. But they are in very good shape throughout the first several games of the season. Mosier airs it out. Kulkarni. Into the box. Joy trying to get there, and it's picked up by the keeper. Along the near side. Out of play. Throwing Hillers. Thomas will take it. Back out it goes. On the entry. Nice move there by Joy. Kulkarni. Here's Scalora. Racing in. And punched away. It's going to be a corner for the Hillers. Skiba will set it up. Kylie Skiba, senior. Into the box, loose ball. Keeper did get a hand on it, just able to get it away. Good job by Mosier getting in there. It's going Bellingham's way. Sent away by Jandro. Gratsos. Looking for Scalora. Scalora approaching. And she's just cut off. That was a good job by Jandro getting in there quickly. Hillers will have the corner. Kylie Skiba going to take it. Out in front. Loose ball. Header. And it is wrapped up. Good job by Kulkarni getting the header in there. Anaga Kulkarni, a sophomore. Player that's been getting more and more playing time as the season has gone on. Grazzo sends it far side. Sent down by Graziano. Out of play. Final 5 minutes of this second half. Hillers took control early on in this game as they netted 5 first-half goals and never looked back. And they lead it 7-1 as they will improve to 4-3-1 on the season. Out of play. Thomas on the throw-in. Skiba. Over to Granzos. And out of play it goes. Aired out and wrapped up. We have a player down on the field. And it's not an injury. Flat tire, as they call it. Someone got the back of her cleat. Bellingham trying to work upfield. Oh, tripped up is Scaff. Thomas into Granzos. Skiba gets in there. Sends it across. Graziano, a little too much in front of her. Into Hiller territory. And Bellingham going to have a free kick. Another big opportunity here for Bellingham in the second half. Good air. Tomaz wraps it up. On far side. Graziano breaking it up. Final moments of this game. The Hillers with a nice win here today. Well-needed win. Pick up those 2 extra points. Free kick for Bellingham. To the net, wrapped up. Nice job by the keeper. And that is going to do it. The Hopkinton Hillers grab the 7-1 win over the Bellingham Blackhawks. An impressive win by the Hillers. A dominant win. They pick up 2 more points towards clinching a playoff spot as they improve to 4-3-1 on the season. For Eve Weatherhead on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. We thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.